Hi, everybody. This is product marketing release meeting. Today is Thursday, March 23rd. We're going to be talking about what we worked on this iteration. No managers today, it's just engineers. So I'll be starting off. Uh, this iteration worked with releasing the customer case studies page, worked with coordinating the MRs between Mateo's work and my own work, which was awesome. I had a small issue about updating the homepage button padding, something that just caught in the homepage that we might want to propagate through slippers. So that's something to do. I created the scheduled Google Lighthouse CI job. Nathan's going to review it later today and see how that works. So hopefully everything will work as intended. Um, I had some work with removing the DevOps tools Azure DevOps versus GitLab page on the www repo and then redirecting that to the competition page. And then I started the MR for the RSA 2023 landing page, but that's still being worked on. So there's still work to be done on that end. That's it for me. I'll pass it over to Margaret.
Yep. So for this iteration, I worked on the KubeCon page update, and that's already released. Thanks to Javier for helping with some Open Graph image issue that came out in the last minute. And I also worked on the developer survey wireframe page, and I worked on some proof of concept animations. I can try and share with you guys what the page is looking like right now. Let me know if you can see my screen. So this is actually the KubeCon page we released. So some small changes, mostly information update. And this says, I'm going to reload this. I've been working with the wireframes and the design elements as they come in. So you can see we have, this is like the basics of our animation. We expect to add all these elements. Let me get that for you. So it's all these elements and have just the lines animate in like this. And yep, we've been working on this. It also has a parallax effect. So I've been trying to create components that can have these animations and can be like plugged in different places with different graphics. So it's like the reusability of this can help us to get this out faster. So this parallax thing will be a component that we can add anything that we want to do parallax. I also worked on this numbers animation. I think that we had this in some place in our BE repo, but I can't remember where. So I built this again as a plugin component, so we can just add any number anywhere and it will animate like this. And yep, these are just some like simple components that I created for the content. And we also created the tabs here. So for this quarter, it's only going to be one tab, but like we wanted to create this to just plug in the information and to be ready for the next quarter. And yep, this area is a little bit more simple. As you can see, we're still waiting for some of the assets. So I'm just working with Trevor as he comes up with the assets for this. And I think that was it for my sprint. Stop sharing and Nathan.
Mateo, can I hand it off to you? I'm just rebuilding my local dev server and it's gonna be like 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Okay, let me share my screen. It's gonna be hard to follow that up. That was awesome, Margaret. Looks great. All right. So I was working for the most part on the commit page. This is the new commit page that has this new cards that lead to each city event page. This one is still being worked on. Some changes are still coming in the content, so this one will probably carry over. But the page is there. It is ready. Then I also did some updates to the customers page, some new logos for the logo grid. It still doesn't have enough logos to go to the next page, but that feature is there. Also worked on migration of some of these topic pages. I migrated 4 pages. This is how it used to look, and this is how it looks now. So I did this for 3 other pages that I'm going to skip because it's similar to that one. Also did some updates on the text for the startups program page. And I think that's it. I also have the customer case studies page merged in this iteration, but that one comes from the previous one. It was just merged in this one. And yeah, that's it. So Nathan.
Thanks. Okay, whatever. I got something. Yeah, so for this iteration, there was the 5.10 release. And so I got kind of pulled into that, which thanks, Justin. Normally I think that's what Justin's up to, but no, that was fun. And then we added a section on the homepage. I just kind of helped coordinate that. They went out yesterday and we're gonna do a second iteration on it now. And then there was a lot of updates to the competition pages. So that took up a lot of time, but most of it, I'll share my screen now, was on, hopefully everyone can see this. I guess it's a template page for customer case studies. And so here it is. For some reason, like this whole section, I don't know why I'm trying to reload my container's kind of funky, but anyway, it's a longer content section with quotes. I just comment them out for now while it reloads. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm working on, but not as cool animations as Margaret has on hers. I think that's it for everybody. We're pretty light staffed that last iteration, so I'm sure next week we'll have twice as many people or next sprint end. I don't know how to stop recording, so they're gonna have to just
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
here it is.